Welcome to Divine Bold Beginnings 93. What's up, DBB 93 squad? I want to say thank you to all our new subscribers for subscribing to the channel, as well as our returning subscribers for coming back. And to everyone that are watching the video that are not subscribed to the channel, welcome you guys. This video is our you versus them. Now, with this video, make sure you guys take what resonates. So if you feel more drawn to the you side, then that side is for you. But if you also feel like some of the things that are said on the them side are for you, then make sure you take that as well. It doesn't matter which side you go to, or which side is for who. Just as long as you get a message that's here for you, that is positive, then that's all that I'm pushing for you guys. So in this reading, definitely take what resonates and let what doesn't fly by. Also, if you're looking to book a reading, or if you're looking to follow me on Instagram for daily pulls, live streams, and any other jazz, that will be in the description box down below. So you will see the arrow that drops down, and make sure you click that, and everything will be in that section, you guys. So without further ado, let's get into your reading. So far the energy here, I feel just a little hesitation. And the three cards that I pulled for that, it basically confirmed a little more into why I feel this hesitation. But the main thing here is, if it's either you or the person you're thinking about, it's follow your intuition. That's the main thing here. Follow the signs that you're given, and to step out of either what other people are thinking. And I'll get into that in a moment on why I say that. But it's go after what you want, because at the end of the day, if you don't go after what you want, you're going to regret not pursuing your dreams, okay? So the first card we have here is Wise Soul, and it says, your soul carries ancient wisdom. Please embrace it, as you have the knowledge to help those around you. This is following your divine path. So with that being said, your connection is part of your divine path. And sometimes I feel like we look at the connection as it's just a partnership where you get together and you live life happily ever after. And that's not what this is about. This speaks of building and growing and helping the universe push their message and create this happiness on earth. And I feel like for some of you, if you are, definitely thinking of, what this relationship pertains to, that's great, that's fine. But it has another meaning beyond just coming together, creating a family, and being together. And I feel like this is just another, message to let you know that you are a wise soul. You are more than just beyond this relationship, this connection. And you have a purpose here. So that's definitely something that came out. And it's just to let you know that, okay, stay focused. But at the same time, this is a perk to why you're here, okay? And you go into the next card is Uplift Your Thoughts. So this goes more into now. So it touched a little on, spirituality. And now we go into what this is about, okay? So uplift your thoughts. Focus your attentions on the many blessings that surround you. By doing so, you will let go of depression, poor self-esteem, and excess weight. I feel like coming into this card, it's speaking of, for some of you, things that haven't come to fruition just yet. You may feel like, one moment, yes, is is right here. I can touch it. I feel the energy. We're talking telepathically, but I haven't seen it physically. Why not? And the energy is here to tell you that continue to keep that vibration high, because you're constantly manifesting this to come towards you. But as soon as you drop your high energy, it puts a barrier in between this situation to come about. Okay, so it's just saying continue with your positive affirmations, continue to pray, continue to push out good energy. What you put out is what you get back. And some things ultimately are being done behind the scenes that you cannot see. So things have to be cleared up first before this can completely come together, you guys. And for the last card, and this is the card that makes me feel as though there are other things that are going on through this connection that you probably are not completely aware of. You have here peer pressure. Don't let others coerce you into a decision. You know in your heart what the right choice is. Okay? So it could be, if it's not you, it could be the them side that's going through, sometimes there are religious factors where some families want you to marry off into a family that's the same as your family, or the same religion, that's the same thing, okay? Or, the same age range. It's certain things that are going on here that this person is not your typical person that you would either pick or choose. And that's fine, that's perfect. And that's what makes your connection so beautiful and so unique. And I feel like either there's someone that's in the middle of this, not saying it's a third party situation, because, for some of you, it could be that situation. It could be a karmic situation in here. But I feel like when it comes to this peer pressure, someone is on the outskirts of what's really going on behind the scenes here. It could be a friend that's saying, that's impossible. The person still doesn't, have those feelings anymore. Or how is that even going to happen? And again, going back to you keeping the positive energy, you have to understand that with your positive energy, you help knock away that anxiety that the other person is feeling, that the other person feels as though it may not be love there. So that's definitely one thing that I feel like with this peer pressure, it's kind of other entities around them or you are, bringing in that negative energy. So it's just like, watch yourself, continue to keep your energy in a bubble, and only allow people that you want into your energy to be in your energy. Okay? And that's not for everyone. So, like I said, take it as it resonates, but, that's just going into it a little bit. Okay? So we're going to get into, I'm going to do the middle first, and this is the connection. We're going to search into the connection, what's going on, and then we're going to say some of the love bombs. So these are messages like, normally when you speak to someone, or if you haven't spoke to this person, these are things that you would say to each other, or some things that are unspoken that sometimes we forget to say to one another. And sometimes it's like you need to hear that to continue to allow situations to grow. Okay? So we're going to get into what this connection is either working on right now or going through. Okay? And you can be feeling these things energetically if you're not in contact with the person, but these are things that are going on. Okay? So you have communicate with your angels. You have the ability to connect with the beings of love who surround you. Communicate with your angels and deliver their healing messages to others. So again, going back into what you put out into the universe is what you receive back. If you continue to put out great energy, if you continue to put out love, then that's what you will receive back. It's the same thing. If you put out, like I said, that love, the person you're inquiring about will have that same energy, even if, most of the time when the person is not around you physically, you are both there with each other spiritually, and you're connected that way through souls. Okay? So putting out that energy will attract this person even more. That's why in the romance angels you have calling in your soulmate, because of the energy that you're pushing out. It gives that energy right back, okay? Or twin flame, however you guys, view your connection. You have here balanced friendships. Your friendships work best when there's an equal share in giving and receiving. So, it's the same energy of saying honor your friendship in this connection. Giving and receiving. I feel like in the past, one of you were more giving and receiving, and someone's opening up to that. And I feel like someone feels kind of a little on the sad side that they weren't as open to giving as much as the other person was. And it all depends on which side it was for you, okay? So you know where you were at in that situation, but I feel like now it's the realization that, okay, once things for you come back around, or if you are in a partnership, whoever this is, if it's you or if it's them, starting to realize that the only thing that can happen if things are able to work out is it has to be a balance here. And that's the only way this can continue to work beautifully. Because if not, it will be going back into that runner chaser energy that one person feel like they're giving more, and then the energy is depleted and you feel like, why am I doing this? Why am I here? Or it goes into that codependency where I need this person, and that's not what you want to go into when it's a connection. You don't want to need this person. Yes, you want this person to be around, but they're just a cherry on top. Everything else should be within you. You should be able to have that independence, outside of the connection, and then come together and work together. Okay? So the next message we go into is here. Share the message of love. Rivers of love flow within you, and others may benefit from this healing energy. Be mindful of each other words. Be mindful of each word that passes your lips. So this speaks of, I feel like someone is going through the moments when you both spoke, okay? And it could have been arguments. And I feel like if it wasn't arguments, it could have been the energy of pushing this connection off for some of you. It could have been where someone, again, that balance is keep coming up to me, that someone feels as though they could have denied this connection. And it makes them feel bad. It makes them feel like, I probably shouldn't have denied the connection because I really do care about this. P.S. I love you. It's the energy of deep down, I love you and I want you to be in my life and you were meant for me and I'm meant for you. But at the same time, like, I pushed you away because I wasn't healed. And sometimes we don't understand that we aren't healed in a situation, and we don't know how to love, because the only way we know how to love is what we already experienced. But now that things are starting to come back around, and we get a vision of the things that we've done, it's like that compassion comes out, like, oh wow, like I really was mean, and I probably shouldn't have said it that way, or I probably should have said it a different way. And I feel like that's why this card is here. It's changing the way we speak, changing the way we verbalize things. And I feel like for someone, they were here really critiquing the way they spoke because they didn't want to lead you on, because they felt as though if they said I love you and they couldn't hold up their end of the bargain, it was gonna let you down. So it was to be on the safe side. I don't want to ruin this person's future if I can't hold up my end, not knowing how strong they truly were. Okay? So now we go into becoming the true you. Show the world who you really are and what you were born to do. Again, going back to that independence. Now, for some of them, they are coming out of karmic situations where it's going to be a moment, a period where they have to be independent to understand who they are, to understand that they can do it alone, but they know that in the back of their mind, you are who they want. But at the same time, it's meant for them to find that independence to say, I've done it. And no one can take that from me. Because I feel like for some of them, it's the everyone uses me for me, but when do I get a break? And it's that moment of needing that break. And I know some of us, as much as we want to be in a situation and as much as we want to, go right into it, it's allowing the person to heal properly. Because if you rush into something and it's not time, again, that runner, that chaser come, and you're gonna get, for some of you, ghosted. For some of you, the situation will not be exactly what you want. It will constantly be that fighting, that bickering, and it's gonna be, off balance. So now it's, for some of you, depending on where you are in your journey, you can either be before this message, after this message, or coming up to this message, okay? So it's let your inner beauty shine. You are a brilliant example of God's love. Everything about you is perfect. So let your light shine and inspire others. Again, it goes back to that independence and understanding who you are. And not only is it that, it's, again, coming into who you are, but at the same time, it's discovering that you are unique. And no one can take that from you. And as much as a lot of people like to say, oh, that's weird, it's not weird. It's beautiful. Because can't no one do what you do the way you do it. You're a mastermind at what you do, and it's amazing. So it's let yourself shine. It's like, if you can see the light in someone else, you best believe that you have light within yourself. And you need to know that, and you need to see that, okay? So we go into release all anger. Don't give power to negative words by saying them. Speak from your higher self and make your communication peaceful and loving. Okay? So I feel like with the connection here, it's, again, back to that moment of, I feel it so closely, I'm ready to make action, I'm ready to do this, I'm ready to do that, and something comes up. And it's that moment of, it'll never happen. No. It's just, at that time, it's not the right time. But eventually, it'll be the right time. You keep the hope that it's going to be the right time one day. Maybe not that day. Maybe tomorrow is going to be the best day ever. And it's going to happen. But knowing that you're healing yourself, and knowing that you're becoming the true you, and knowing that you're carrying on your divine life purpose is what matters the most. Because eventually it's destined that this is going to come together. When you signed your soul contracts, you signed it for this to come together. But you signed for these things to happen in between, before this comes together. You have here, you are healed. The healing you've prayed for, it's now on its way. You've been healing. And you want to heal in order to come into this situation, this relationship, to be what it's supposed to be. Okay? And ultimately, you both trigger things in each other so you both can heal. And that's basically how you figured out this person was the one for you. Okay? So these are the messages that I was speaking of. Your creativity is inspiring. You inspire me to be a better person. I believe in you. Your kindness really made my day. And then you have here, I have heard many people say good things about you, and I agree with them. Okay, so let's get into the you side of things here. And the you, what's going on with you? Okay, so if you feel more drawn to the you, it's about you. But if you feel more drawn to the them, it's about, you on the them side, right? So we have here, simplify your life. You've had so much going on that you're spread too thin. This has to change now so your vitality can recharge. Okay? And then you have magnify your intentions. Choose a specific goal to work towards. Your energy is spread out among too many ideas. Please bring your focus back to the key intentions and let your angels help. Okay. So here we go. The energy here is, I feel like for some of you, you're focused and you got this creativity, you got this energy, and you want to dibble and dab at every single thing so you can stay focused so you're not concerned about this situation. Right? That's fine. That's good. But somewhere in here, you're depleting your energy too much. And you just need to pull back just a little bit. If that means having some time for yourself, if that means going to hang out with some friends, it's just when you become too engaged in too many things, you tend to get overwhelmed. And when you get overwhelmed, you continue to go, and sometimes we don't know how to pull back. And that's what's going on here. You're going to get to the point where you're too overwhelmed and you're not going to know when to pull back. So then you're going to get depleted. Then what happens? You go into a depression. And most of the time, most people go into a depression, okay? Not everyone, so, but I feel like when it comes to this situation, you have to understand that part of this connection has you going because you don't want to face those emotions of not having either this person around. And it's mainly because for some of you, you feel their energy so strong that you feel like if you keep moving, you won't feel the fact that they're not there physically. You can feel them mentally, like you can feel their spirit there, but you don't feel them physically. You can be getting synchronicities and everything reminds you of them, but to have them actually in front of you, it's not there. So you try to stay busy. You try to do things that gets your mind off of them. And the divine is saying, no, slow down, buttercup. You're getting those signs for a reason because this person is becoming more spiritual and they're able to reach out to you. And it's okay for you to send a message back. It's okay it's okay for you to be in that energy because it's the energy of love. It's the energy of connection. Because 9 times out of 10, your souls have united in the 5D. You have combined souls in the 5D, meaning union is coming about, okay? So if you're starting to catch on to synchronicities a lot more and numbers are coming up, that means this is about to come together a lot sooner than you think. And if you're already with this person, that means the next level is about to come together even more. And you're about to either start creating more businesses and family is going to take off even more, okay? So it's take a moment back, create a plan, and go from there. You're spread a little too thin, okay? So some messages from this person, or it could be messages that you would like to tell this person. You guys, you determine what it is for you, okay? You have, I appreciate the respect you show others. I care about you and I am here for you. If there's anything I can do to help, please let me know. I admire your strength. You're one of the most thoughtful people I know. I appreciate your comforting words. Thank you. And the last card you guys received here before we go into your tarot is your child has excellent manners. Great job. Beautiful. Okay. So let's see what comes out for you. I just feel like this person kind of has you in your head where once, you were able to push them a little bit out and you were able to take care of things. And now it's like it's back up. It's popped back up. And that's only because union is afoot. Okay? Union's on the way. And it's okay to feel those emotions. It's okay to feel those feelings. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt your intuition. You are getting a lot stronger, and that's great. Okay? So, the best word to say. The best card to get, manifestation. You're manifesting your new beginnings. And to be honest with you guys, this person is a part of it. Or this situation is a part of it. It's a part of your life purpose. Okay? I feel like with the Magician being here, for someone you feel as though, okay, whoa, there we go. Okay, you feel like when this come back around, maybe you don't have enough for things to take off, but I feel like you're doubting yourself. You need to go within. Look within yourself. You feel like maybe this person is taking care of a lot more than you are, and that's not the case. You guys mirror each other. They're taking care of the same amount of you are taken care of here. You're a great manifester. And also, don't worry about what that person's taking care of. Worry about what you're taking care of. Because you're doing more than enough here. Okay? You have the Five of Wands. I feel like for some of you, you may feel like this is competition. Or you may be afraid that when this person comes back around, it may still be some competition. This could have happened in the past where there were competition. But I really don't feel like there's competition here. I feel like, okay, hold on. The competition, this person could feel like you've probably moved on. And that's why the competition could be coming towards you in your head. And I say that in all honesty because before we even spoke on your tarot, I said that this person energy is around you. I feel like this person is hoping and wishing that no one is around you. And I feel like that's what that, because the Five of Wands would be conflict. But it's giving me the energy of competition. And you may feel like if somebody was dealing with a third party situation, with the Lovers being here, you could have a little competition with a love interest here. Where for some, okay, this is not for everybody. I just feel it for a small amount where either you're talking to another person and no, because, okay, wait. Whoa. Okay. This is what I'm feeling. When you and this person was talking, it was a possibility that they felt like you were talking to someone else. That's why this competition card is here. They feel like that person may be around because if you guys separated or stopped talking, however it went, they feel like that's that person could have had a chance to dip in. Not saying it happened. Because this person haven't spoke to you, they don't know. On the other hand, you could feel like it's competition with vice versa. That person either talking to someone else. Like, you could be questioning, is this person really coming back? Or is it all in your head? But with the Lovers being here, it's a divinely guided, with the angel in the middle. It's a divinely guided situation. Okay, I'm getting a third scenario here where you manifested this to come back together, but somebody is manifesting this. It's like, it's strange because you manifesting an argument, or it's like you manifesting the fact that you want to tell this person that you fought all these people off just for them. But it's a lower vibrational energy, and it's okay. Low key, it's a self-sabotaging energy. I'm gonna just be honest. I feel like even though this is wands, this could be your thoughts. You could be self-sabotaging with your thoughts. Keep your thoughts clear. It's okay to be in lower vibrational energy for a second, but change your thoughts for somebody. Cause I'm getting a few thought processes here where it's, I manifest this new beginning, but when this person come around, I'm gonna tell them off. But I feel like it's like different personalities is gonna come out, and it's kind of like gonna run this person off, because it's like, you gotta understand, like, this is what that person is dealing with or have dealt with, and they're tired. They're tired of dealing with it. It's kind of the energy of have compassion. Like, you're holding on, you're holding tight to the situation, the Four of Pentacles, but lay down the burden of wanting to argue, wanting to fight, wanting to feel like this person is just going to come back in, the Knight of Wands, and leave back out. Because I feel like the person, their energy is not that. And for some of you, you may feel like this person with the Five of Wands and the Lovers up here had another situation going on, you know, while you guys weren't talking, which could be true. But ultimately, that was their karmic situation and they had to deal with it. It's being understanding, okay? That at that time, if you guys would have came together, it wouldn't have worked out. The shoe will be on the other foot. And I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have want to be that karmic situation. This person had to find their own independence. The Nine of Pentacles, this is that pre-emperor energy. You had to find your own independence. That is that pre-empress energy here. Because both of you had to see in the past of what didn't serve you, and realize that what was behind you was the best thing ever. I just feel like if that wasn't your situation, the best thing is letting the conflict go to move forward in a partnership that means the world to you, that you've been holding on to, that you've been, you know, clearing up karmic situations and knocking down what no longer serves you to move forward. And that's that energy of moving after everything that you desire, moving fast into it. Like, after this abundance fall, another one, but you're feeling good about it. and you walking away from the past. You're clearing up karmic debts so quickly, it's blowing your mind, okay? Like I said, that situation, the Five of Wands, is for a select few. It's not for everybody. Because vibrational wise, a lot of y'all is on a whole nother level, and that's great. But for the ones that aren't on that level, that's okay, because we are a family. We work together and we heal together. But having conflict is not the way to go. And that's not going to keep someone around. That's going to push them away. So to heal, talk it out. Exactly, like, express yourself. Let them know, but do it from a loving way. And it's not to say that, sometimes we don't get angry, but when you're angry and you speak, sometimes you say things from a hurtful place. So if you feel like you're going to speak and it's going to be hurtful, just wait. Wait to have that conversation until you're ready. Because you have the King of Cups here. This person is very much in their emotions, but they don't show it. This person, they isolate themselves from their emotions. And I feel like the reason why they do it is because of past experiences that showed them that their emotions literally don't matter. And it's not that you showed them that. No, because I feel like you've woken that up. No. But in the same token, it's them thinking and pondering on, how do I express myself without demasculating myself, without feeling like I'm super duper vulnerable and this person is not going to take advantage of me. That's the energy here. Because they're ready to offer their cup, but they want to offer it to the point of he's reaching for her, because he knows that she's an infinite being that's been giving and nurturing and loving upon him, that he wants to be in that energy, that vibe. He wants to understand how she's able to give him that unconditional love without nothing in return. How can you still, the energy here, like, is how can you still love me after all this? It's unconditional. Because when you care for somebody, it's unconditional. He's so far in his emotions that he can't even see that his ship is behind him. His ship to come out of this misery, this unhappiness that he's been dealing with for so long. He wants to build. He wants to bring things together. It gives him an anxiety not having this right now. It gives him anxiety to open up and be vulnerable and to express himself in a way that it makes him feel angry with himself that he hasn't come forward. And I say him because of the card. It can be a female, you guys. But I just say him because the card depicts a man. So he's been planning. He's been thinking. This is all about his mental, his logic on how things should come forward. He's been daydreaming about how it should be. He wants to come forward. The Knight of Cups. He's ready. He's getting ready. Okay, depending on where he's at in his journey, you guys. But again, he's afraid of this rejection because he felt like he's rejected your cup before. And right now on the time is 222. So he's rejected your love. And what if I come forward and she rejects me? And I know y'all like, well, that's a chance you're going to have to take. Yeah, but where's the compassion in there, right? So even though he feels that way, it's justice that's coming about to balance out his emotions, to balance out his thought process, his plans, so he can make that offer, to let go of those illusions, to make him stop feeling like he's trapped. You're not trapped. You're open. Your heart is just open, that's all. You're okay. And he's trying to come out this King of Swords energy where he doesn't speak the truth about how he truly feels. It's like he has that mask on that's in deception. And he's, he has that energy of, I'm guarded. I don't know how. I don't, he's fighting himself. That's all he's doing. But this is what he ultimately wants. This 10 of Cups. You are his world. Everything to him. He's ready to take action. Those insecurities is what held this up. Those situations that no longer served him held this up. Trying to hold on to the past is what held him up. But this is what he wants. The Hierophant. Higher commitment. This connection. So what did he do? He walked away from the past so he can go towards this new beginning. Now, he has strength, which is at the top of the deck, and the Two of Pentacles, balance. He's balancing out. So let's get into the other side. They have here, new beginnings. Take this as an opportunity to rise from the ashes stronger and more determined. They ready. They getting ready. Okay? This is that energy of, like, what is that? The wounded warrior. Okay? After battle. But still pushing forward to make things happen. To become more spiritually inclined, too. They have here purification. By purifying your life of negative people, places, and experiences, you attain true peace. That's all they wanted from the beginning was peace. Here, okay? And, okay, here we have the messages. More than once, kind words from you, kind words from you have made my day. Thank you. You are one of the most reliable people I know. Thank you. I admire your confidence. I admire your patience. And then for the last card you have here is I admire your integrity. So let's get into their tarot. Let's see. Come on, buttercups. Okay. Ooh. Oh, my goodness, you guys. Oh, the Queen of Cups with the King of Cups. Counterparts out the gate. Oh, my goodness. Wanting to share this emotional experience. I feel like that's why they've been talking to you telepathically. They feel this energy. They feel this connection. They want to be in this loving energy. Even though I feel like for some of you, you may know this person as being to other people, like shut off to their emotions, shut off to the world. But when it comes to you, like they share their emotions with you. And they may not do it in a way of completely expressing their emotions, but it's like, I'm getting chills right now, y'all. I'm sorry. It's like, it's their way of saying, I love you. It's their way of saying, you are my world. They have here strength. Strength to come and express, oh my goodness, the Knight of Cups, their love for you. Because I feel like for them, the journey has been long. They're so used to just going after and stepping forward and just like, okay, this is what it is. And that's it. that they had to slow their little tickets down. They had to slow down. Because it wasn't going to happen overnight. And they didn't, you know what, it's so crazy? They didn't want it to happen overnight either. They wanted to clear things up. The Seven of Swords. Okay. So some of them, again, that had to step away, the runner and chaser energy, they would have rather harmed themselves by carrying those swords with the sword towards their hands instead of hurting you. The two swords that are in the back, there you go. That is, you know, the king and queen of swords. That's the twin flame. Okay? Period. Whatever. However you want to say it. But they wanted to clear up that baggage that they had going on before they could come into this, because they know that you were pure. They know that you love them. They know that they didn't want their past to come and affect what this was, which was their future, their new chapter. They had to get rid of those illusions, those extra things that didn't serve them. And I feel like for some of them, it was that, you know, that monetary value that they so long held on to. 2 sevens are here. And I feel like this is the divine congratulating them for getting through that. Okay? But now they're ready. You have the Seven of Swords. They're stepping away from that sabotaging energy where they sabotage themselves a lot. Sabotage this connection because they didn't want to speak up. Because they didn't want you to know that they were vulnerable for you, or that you held their heart in the palm of your hand. Okay? Okay? But they're figuring out that this is what they want. And they can't live without it. But they don't want no one else to have it. That's why I say that Five of Wands, it felt like your energy, but at the same time, it felt like something that they were doing and saying. Like, they want you to be their queen. They want things to be balanced. They want to move forward. The yin and the yang is here to move this chariot forward. Why? Because they want this second chance. They want to look up at the divine the way you do. To depend on the divine the way you do. Because before, they didn't feel the way they felt about spirituality the way you did. They couldn't understand how you could depend on something that you couldn't see. They needed answers. They needed to see what you could see. But they couldn't see it because they were allowing other things to affect them. It could have been people. It could have been money. It could have been work. It could have been, you know, being in the spotlight, having that recognition but couldn't get it. Didn't realize that all they needed was themselves. And to love themselves. And have the recognition within themselves. But now they seen the light. Because now, what do they want? The Ten of Cups. This emotional fulfillment. They want to bring themselves from isolation. Feeling like they're abandoned. Feeling like they don't know how to use their intuition. And they do. Because they're a spiritual being just like you. Feeling like they needed to be alone. Feeling like they were gonna ruin your life if they came in. It was no happiness here in the Nine of Pentacles for them. It was no joy. And that's why you came over here to the Ten of Pentacles. You got the Ten of Cups there. And the Ten of Pentacles. Right on top of the King of Cups. Y'all see that? Right on top of the King of Cups. Because in that isolation, they felt that this wasn't for them. This wasn't the life that they wanted. Even though they probably sure put out that this is what they wanted. They don't want that. They couldn't see themselves in that life by themselves anymore, to know that you were the one that they were hurting, to know that you were the one that the only one that they want. And no matter if they had others, you were the only one that they want. Look at that. The Empress. To see you, now this card changes. To see you out here thriving in your Nine of Pentacles. Oh. Oh, okay. I see how she's moving. It makes me think of, I think it's the song Outkast, I like the way you move. Mm-mm-mm. Okay? To see you taking care of business, but not realizing that they felt as though you moved on without them. Not realizing that you still getting the kingdom ready for them to come home. Not realizing that your light shines bright for them to find the way home. You are the lighthouse for them to come home. So when I say your light shines bright, she's holding her light in her hand. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay? You are their wish fulfillment. You are their hope. Look at his face. He's smiling. He not like the king. That's that poker face and no. But around you, like what I say, behind closed doors. He behind closed doors. He's smiling. He's happy. He's joyful. He's that gushy, mushy, however y'all want to say it, teddy bear. Even if he ain't a teddy bear, he's that teddy bear. And he loves it. He loves the energy you give him. It's 2, 3, 4 on my time right now. He loves the way you help grow him. 'Cause now he wants to make an offer. It may not be big with the Page of Pentacles here and the Page of Cups, but it's something. It's something more than what he had before. It's a sincere offer. Whoa, whoa. Okay. 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 I know y'all heard all them hit that. It hit the tap. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's get to it. Because this person, like I said, was in their head. This person felt like they were trapped in the situation that they were dealing with. Yes, they could have been, but it also was a way out. They were choosing to be trapped because of the things that they thought they would lose, but not realizing that they could rebuild that with you. Not realizing that as much as they kept thinking about you, as much as they kept manifesting this new beginning. Okay? So now they're ready to take this leap of faith. Okay? Alright. And then you say, well, the leap of faith, yeah, to balance things out. To make a clear, the Six of Pentacles, to make a clear, stable offer, the Ace of Pentacles. They felt like probably before they didn't have enough. But the divine comes in, give them what they need to move forward. Okay? Because they've been making plans. Oh my goodness. That reminds me of Holy Matrimony, I think. By Usher and I think Wale. There's a question in my heart. You got it. Okay. But still, it gives them anxiety that it's a chance that they feel like they've been waiting too long and you may turn this down. Turn their cup of love down. Not to say that you will, but it gives them that anxiety that it may happen. But this is all they want. Ten of Pentacles. And they're going to go after it. They're coming forward to bring clarity. To have this emotional fulfillment. To have this, this joy. Oh my goodness, you guys. I'm going to do last 2 cards and I'm going to end it. To have this recognition for all the work that they've done. They want to show you to change them. Because they see you out here communicating, having fun. Probably with your girls. Kicking it. But they want to be a part of it. So they making it their duty to lay down these burdens, to make an end to that past, to that hurt, that pain, the things that no longer serve them, so they can move forward. Okay, let's see. Let's give maybe like one more card. Yeah, because they were waiting. They were waiting for things to balance out. Like, they literally, somebody was waiting on something. Something had to set in place, and now it's getting there. It's in place. Oh, okay. All right. Good. They had a hold on this devilish energy. Could be a karmic. Could be a codependency situation here. But we can look at it another way too. They had a hold on this connection with you. Just because the devil there don't always mean that it's a bad thing. That could be just a connection. Just a connection, that's all. But they made the decision, the Two of Wands, to move forward, which caused conflict in their life to move forward. But it also brings in justice. Okay? And they're ready. With the Knight of Swords. To come forward to what? The Two of Cups. So now it's like literally we going back into y'all cards. The Two of Cups. The Six of Cups. Because what? They walked away from the past. And they're ready to start this new beginning. This reconciliation. Boom. They want this childlike energy back. They want to smile again. That's it. I'm done, you guys. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. If you haven't given this video a thumbs up, please give the video a thumbs up. And if your bell notifications are not turned on, please turn your bell notifications on. I will see you guys in the next readings. Have a great day. Bye.